Mhm.
So let's take a look at what the code looks like when we run it. So when I click, I can click play test case or play all test cases. I only have one test case, so it's probably going to not be very different from clicking either of these buttons. So I'm just going to click the one play test case for a straight landing. And hopefully it's going to scroll things and make things easier for me. Okay, so it says try again. So I know this didn't work. And now this is the first time we're watching this with code running. I'm going to expand the screen here. Can you see that okay?
I can, yeah, it looks like your, lander is in the process of landing.
Yeah. And so there's some cool things we can see here. You know, in addition to the animation, I can see the turns here. So there's 79 total turns. So it looks like I lose since it didn't say congratulations. It said try again. So I'm going to lose on the 79th turn. But for each turn, I'm seeing the altitude, the position, the fuel, my vertical speed. Oh, and I did crash.
Oh, that didn't look good.
No, but not super unexpected, given that this was the starting code, right? We have to solve a problem.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
before we even start solving that problem, I think it would be good if we could start to translate. Let me see if I can go back to my main window here. Translate this from code back to some other abstraction for understanding. And the two things that I've seen before to do that and to plan out an application are pseudocode and flowcharts. Are you familiar with either one of those, Brittany?
I am, yeah.
Have you used those?
Pseudocode, like language light.
Yeah,
Yep,
language non-specific, right? You don't
yep.
necessarily need to know any Java syntax or Python syntax for that. And the flowcharts, I think flowcharts get made fun of a lot.
So when I first learned programming, it was taught using flowcharts, and so I thought it was helpful at the time. Um, yeah, I mean, I still sometimes I might not know all the exact shapes, but I'll still draw like a circle and point to the next thing and all that good stuff.
And I think for some reason, flowcharting gets the rap of being like training wheels for programming, right? When you first start programming, you'll need to flowchart or use pseudocode. When
Mhm.
it's really just what I heard you say before, that's what we need to rely on when we run into problems, right?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if we are, really truly building models and programs and things that are meant to be replicated, we really should be able to draw what it looks like before we get into the nitty-gritty details. Kind of like when you collapsed the code and you looked at, okay, this is where we're defining things, this is where we're going to build our loop, this is where we're going to, end each turn and, print the output. So,
All right, well, let me get set up and let's see if we can do a little flowcharting.
awesome.